Grizzlies were the last team in the playoff field, winning 2 play-in games for series. Earlier today, the Jet improved last year, and he's continuing that improvement this year. Our officials tonight, James Capers, Kenny Mauer in his 222nd playoff game, and Deidre Taylor. And away we go from Salt Lake City, Utah, with the Jazz having the week off, took a couple days of practice, and so they are well rested. Valanciunas inside, over Gobert for 2.
And that's a theme you're going to see throughout this game from this Memphis team. They dominate the paint area. #1 in the league, 55 points a game in that paint area.
Grizzlies basically working on 1 day's rest. They played Friday. They beat Golden State in a thriller in overtime, and before that took care of the Spurs. So here they come in the routine. Ingles, who is starting for Mitchell, puts in a 3.
Bread and butter for the Utah Jazz. High screen and rolls, separation, and knocking down threes.
Utah makes an NBA record 16 threes a game. What a drive right there. And Dylan Brooks gets it to go as he slashes for 2. They go inside. That outside shot will fall. So right off the bat, the Utah Jazz hitting shots from outside. Royce O'Neal with a 25-footer.
You mentioned this, Kev. They've averaged 17 made threes on the season, already 2 within the first 2 minutes.
Now sliding up the far side. This is Mike Conley, the former Memphis Grizzly player. Morant is on him. He'll slash, shifting gears, and put it in for 2. A lot of good shooting to start this one.
And a lot of good screening. Another nice setup there by Rudy Gobert to allow Conley to get all the way to the cup.
Here's Morant with a floater on the fly, gets his own miss and some deceptive moves, and he'll work now on Conley. Into Valanciunas with a push by Gobert, and Rudy will pick up his first personal foul.
How about this, Kevin? An old school center matchup between Rudy Gobert and Jonas Valanciunas. Nice little off the high glass.
Play protecting the rim is Gobert. Here come the Utah Jazz, 52-20. And Bogdanovich with a long shot with a rebound claimed by Jaren Jackson. Here's Morant, who averages 19 a game. And back on top to Kyle Anderson. The Grizzlies have won 7 of their last 8. And inside and across the lane, Valanciunas gets it to go. Had foul trouble on Friday. They need him to stay out of that trouble tonight in Salt Lake.
And you see how much he's occupying the possible Defensive Player of the Year. Nice pass there by Ingles. Good catch by Gobert.
Utah coming in. They've won 7 of the last 9 with a look at Quinn Snyder, and a lot of people have him penciled in as their coach of the year.
And think about the DNA here for the Jazz. We talked about 17 made threes a game, already 2 tonight. The paint presence, keeping Rudy Gobert occupied is something, if you're Coach Taylor Jenkins of the Memphis Grizzlies, you're going to have to stay attuned to, because he loves to make multiple plays defensively for this Jazz team.
There's a look at the 36-year-old head coach, Taylor Jenkins of the Memphis Grizzlies in his 2nd season. Valanciunas picked up his first personal. Gobert at the line, a 62% free throw shooter. Memphis Grizzlies, the youngest team to make the NBA playoffs in 10 years, and the 2nd youngest team overall in the NBA this season. Oh, nice play. Kyle Anderson gets it to go.
Well, you talked about the shoulder surgery for Kyle Anderson. To me, his confidence has come back since that surgery. You look at the scoring average, he almost doubled it from 5.5 to 12.5.
Bogdanovich will work on Valanciunas, deflected by Anderson. And here comes Dylan Brooks in his 4th year out of Oregon. Lets a 3-point fly, uncorks one from there. Gobert will claim the rebound. Rudy, the #2 rebounder in the NBA coming out of the regular season. Conley will sliver his way inside. And here's a step back 3, Bogdanovich. And claimed inside by Valanciunas.
This Memphis Grizzly team is a sneaky good defensive team. They've got athleticism at every position, and they're deep. Beautiful move.
Good looking drive inside by John Morant. Beautiful play. Had 35 Friday against the Golden State Warriors and 20 against San Antonio 2 days before that. He continues to score well. Bogdanovich down low. In the playoffs for a 5th consecutive season, the Utah Jazz. #1 in the West, #1 record in the NBA, and Conley with a beautiful floater.
How about that floater with the right hand?
Conley has been battling some right hamstring issues, missed 9 games late in the season. Good screen, Valanciunas gingerly working around that screen.
The apex.
Anderson picks up the foul. Got Joe Ingles here now, the 33-year-old 7th-year player from Australia. Pro League, and inside Clarkson looking for Favors. Turnover by Utah. 3-on-2 with Morant, and Anderson will try to take it inside, gushing into the paint. Favors there again. With Clarkson the other way. He'll try to melt with the defense, and that ball was taken with Morant the other way. He'll take it up and in for 2. He found a blast, and he took advantage of it.
Not many players going to be able.
Grayson Allen is checked in now for Memphis. He's #3 in the corner, but the drive here by Brooks. Knocked away, defense by Favors. And outside they go, and on top for Morant. And back out to Allen. Here's 3. No. Rebound by Bogdanovich. On Bogdanovich, 7th-year player out of Crush. Another turnover, and here comes Brooks. They'll scoop it up, and down it goes. Taking advantage, counted for 2 and a foul. Joining Clarkson, Conley, Gobert on the floor for Utah. And they go to Conley, who's got 7 early points for the Jazz. And Clarkson will shimmy his way for 2 with a nice move.
He is really
and approaching 2 to play here in the first quarter. 1-point Utah lead. 8 lead changes so far in this one. Dancing with the Gobert screen and a pick and roll, and inside the great feed from Conley and Gobert.
The rest we were talking about, 6 days off since the regular season ended.
Xavier Tillman is checked in, has the ball, sets a screen, losing it down low is Melton, and here comes Utah. Terrific home record. Conley will pierce the lane, and Gobert got it for 2, and Gobert has put in 5.
And the Jazz beating the Grizzlies really at their own game in transition and those fast break points.
Tyus Jones on the move. Another rebound by Rudy Gobert. So Utah's got their biggest lead, that 8-0 run over the last 2.5 minutes. 5-point advantage for the Utah Jazz. Points in the paint about the same. Rebounding, huge advantage for Utah. Here's a long shot, and Conley saved by Gobert. Shot clock at 2, didn't hit the rim. Conley again, saving it inside. George Niang.